Hey Artnerds, after reviewing two pencils with no grip, let's take a look at this big bruiser of a mechanical pencil with plenty of grip. The Sakura Sumo Grip is perfect for folks with arthritis or fine motor coordination issues and may be ideal for your younger artists as well. This pencil is available in 0.5mm, 0.7mm, and 0.9mm for us heavy-handed folks. It has a generous twist-up eraser and a super comfy grip. The packaging in the US is pretty straightforward. It's blister packed, plastic on card, and your color options are pretty limited. The 0.5 is blue, the 0.7 is gray, and the 0.9 is clear, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. You guys can see how generous that twist up eraser is. Now, refills are available for that eraser. You guys can find links to everything you need down in the description below. So at the top is the 0.7 and at the bottom is the 0.9. And I really like that they offer a 0.9. Sometimes that can be harder to find with Japanese pencils here in the US because for really heavy-handed kids, a 0.9 is great. So these pencils were gently used and I no longer have the packaging, but like I mentioned, they tend to be blister packed with plastic on a piece of cardboard. Now the 0.9 is slightly different from the 0.7. Since it has a chunkier lead, it doesn't need the protective sleeve and the collar is plastic rather than metal. Both are back advanced with a twist-up eraser and a really cushy, comfortable grip. This grip isn't just to provide some friction when you're writing, it actually has some cushion on it. So if you're like me and you draw all day, or if you're a student and you write all day, this could be a really good pencil for you. So for the writing test, it was very comfortable to write with. If your hand cramps with smaller pencils, the Sumo Grip is a treat. The eraser is nice too, comparable to a Pentel Click eraser, which you guys know I really like. And you can indeed get eraser refills, and I don't yet know if it'll take Pentel Click erase refills, so we may have to experiment with that later on, but you guys can see the eraser is fully removable and it's pretty simple. It's just a white vinyl eraser. So next up is the drawing test, since this is Artist Reviews Mechanical Pencils. And I found that with the blue lead, it's decent for sketching. You guys see that I'm front loading it. That means I don't have to remove the lead that's in the barrel. Again, the grip is super comfortable, but the size takes getting used to. I'm used to using much smaller pencils, but if I use the Sumo Grip for a long period of time, I feel like I'd be very comfortable with using it for sketching. It's definitely a lot larger than your average mechanical pencil and larger even than a Dr. Grip, which is pretty chunky. And I have a review of the Dr. Grip down in the description below if you guys want to check that out as well. I was very happy to see that there were no breakages in the lead, and this is important because these colored leads are kind of expensive and they often have to be imported. I'm using the Pilot Color Eno lead for this test, and I really hate when my mechanical pencils just break that lead because it gets pretty pricey, and then I have to order it online and it takes a while for it to come in. Now, I did review the Clearpoint Color Point leads in another video. I'll link that as well if you're looking for a US-based provider of colored leads like these. I like those a lot, but my heart still belongs to the Pilot Color Eno. I think the Sakura Sumo Grip could be a great pencil for younger creators, younger students, younger artists who would benefit from having a larger pencil to help with fine motor coordination issues. Now these pencils go for about $4.98 on Amazon, and there'll be a link down in the description, which is pretty affordable, and they are available with Prime shipping, which means you don't have to pay extra. Otherwise, the only places I've personally seen these for sale in stores is in art supply stores. I'd really love to see them get wider distribution because, like I said earlier, they can be great for younger people as well as people with arthritis. This is a wonderful accessibility tool. Alright, now that we've sketched our little orc kiddo here, I'm going to go over it with graphite and just tighten it up and use that as a chance to review the graphite that comes in the pencil as well. Of course, you can refill your mechanical pencils with whatever you like, but a lot of mechanical pencils in big box stores advertise that they're great for school and they come preloaded with school-approved HB lead, so I do think it's important to talk about the lead in the pencil as well. And it is a bit of a stiff sketcher. There's not a lot of flex in the lead. And there's also not a lot of give in the lead feed, so you do want to keep that in mind. So as compared to other pencils, as you guys can see, the Sumo Grip is much larger than other mechanical pencils, although just slightly larger than the Dr. Grip. So what's my verdict on the Sumo Grip? If you're looking for a larger mechanical pencil that may help with grip issues, the Sumo Grip might be the mechanical pencil you're looking for. This might be a great mechanical option for younger writers, artists, and students who need a larger tool to help with fine motor skills. This might also be beneficial for folks who may have arthritis since the grip does have some give, it's larger, and it's more comfortable in the hand. So I hope you guys found this Sumo Grip review to be helpful, useful, and informative. It's not the only mechanical pencil that Sakura makes, so keep an eye out for other upcoming reviews. I have quite a few of these artist reviews mechanical pencils, both online and in the works, so make sure you check out the playlist if you're on the market for great mechanical pencils. And if you like the work that I do, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification for updates. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this review was helpful, useful, and informative for you guys. Bye, y'all!